All right, listen, folks. This is a live stream, and I'm going to be showing new information in here. And later on, I might interact with the viewers. But okay, you need to watch the whole video. Okay, it's super important. It's brand new information. Okay, and I guarantee you've never heard it before. So, I mean, you've heard the fact that they changed the calendar from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar, which is what we're on right now, right? But you're going to see why they changed the calendar and how it matches perfectly to what I'm about to show you in this video, and how it matches to my predictions. Okay. Now, first, let's find out. Listen to this. When did when did America switch over to the Gregorian calendar?
1752. According to Connecticut State Library, changes of 1752. The Julian calendar was replaced.
What days are missing in 1952? Man, these people, man, they irritate the heck out of me. What 11 days are missing out of you?
According to the Augusta Chronicle, because the people thought the government was trying to cheat them out of 11 days of their lives, there were riots in villages. 11 days, September 3rd minus 13, were cut from the calendar, deleting them forever.
Okay, do you see that? You see what I'm saying? You remember I told you about taking out days? I was trying to explain that to you, that they're basically taking it out of existence. That's what they do. All right, now, what days? Now watch this. Okay, watch. Let's get started. Remember, if you got in late, start from the beginning. So pay attention. So when America switched from the Julian calendar to the current calendar, which is their Gregorian, these dates in 1752 were removed. From September 3rd through 9/13, from September 3rd to September 13th was taken out. You see that? And look at that. So it's 11 days were removed from the ninth month. Look at that, 9/11. You see that? Which is like the 6/11 upside down also, right? So they took out, they took out, because my birthday is, 9/4 and 9/5. And look, you have 9/11 in there too. So it was 11 days they took out. All right. And from the September month. I mean, can you believe this? All right, now, before I show you what's happening here, let me just show you this real quick. Pay attention, okay? Before I show you, this video is not about me, okay? But I need to show you this first for you can understand why this first equation that I'm going to show you connecting to the calendar. Just let me show this. It's only 3 cards, folks, so don't get impatient. I need to show you why Elvis needs the 9 and how it connects to me, right? Okay, look. So, oh, hold on, folks. Sorry. I got the wrong card out first. All right, so now listen. Elvis needs the 9, okay? I told you that. Elvis was born on the 8th day, okay? Now look over here. From the first of the year to the 8th day, 1/8 is 8 days, right? And the percentage for 8 days is 2.19%, okay? And look, Seattle equals 8219. Look, Elvis's birth date is 8th day 2.19. It's 8219. You see? Seattle, the number. All right? But see, Elvis needs the 9, which is the 2.47%. Okay, and notice that it's 8-9, right? Because Elvis is turning 89 next year. 8-9. But look, he needs the 2.47%. He needs that 9, okay, because the 9 is the crown. And why does he need the 9? Real quick. The next equation I'm going to show you connects to me because I was born on 9/4, which is the 247th day of the year, but on leap year is 248. But right now, just concentrate on the 247 because look, see, the ninth day is a 2.47. He needs the 9, and I am the 9. I'm trying to make you guys understand that. Okay, Trump is the one Elvis chose. You know what I mean? But God chose me. So that's why I'm in a spiritual battle with this Trump, okay? This Trump and Obama, actually. And of course, Elvis himself. But the reason that Elvis needs the 9, okay, which I just told you about the 247. Look, 666 days is 182.47. Okay, did you not understand what I just said? Because remember, he needs the 247, right? Because the ninth day is the 247. You see, 2.47, and he's born on 1/8 and 2.47. Get it? 666 days is equivalent to 182.47, and from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days. Do you understand? 18247. 18247. It's connecting to the 666. Okay, now, and of course, he needs the 9, like I told you, and the 45 is the Trump connection, and my birthday, which is 9/4, and on a leap year, it lands on the 9/5 day. Add all the numbers between 1 through 9, you get 45. If you add up all the numbers between 1 through 9, you get 45, right? Now, okay, now, and remember, I'm born on the 247th day, right? So he needs the 9, and he needs me basically. And I told you. Well, anyway, this has nothing to do with me right now. But what I was just trying to show you that it's all about the 666 because everything to do with Elvis is about the 666. So that's his birthday, 1/8. 2.47, because I told you the ninth day was 2.47, 247. Get it? And anyway, so 1/8 is Elvis' birthday, then 247. Anyway, I needed to show you that. Now back to the calendar change, okay? So the calendar change, I told you they took out in 1752. They took out 9/3 to 9/13. Okay, so that means that 9/2 was the last date before this skip over. 9/2, 1752, and then the first one would be 9/14, 1752. Get it? Are we understanding that? 9/2 would be the last one, 9/14, right? Are we understanding that? Before I show you what I'm about to show you. And remember, it's all about the 18247, which connects to the 666, right? Okay, we're here. I'm about to show you. I just want to make sure you guys understood that before I move on. Yeah, anyone who got in late, you got to watch from the beginning or you're not going to understand. This is super important information. Okay, so remember, 9/2 was the last day. Look, 9/2 was the last day. Hold on one second, folks. I can't even see what's going on here, man. It's so bad. Hold on one second. If I turn my light on, would it help a little bit? Probably not. Just give me 1 second. Nothing's helping, I don't think. No, this is terrible, man. My phone has just had its last legs, folks. Anyway, so look, from the calendar change, the last day before they skipped over 9/3 to 9/13 was 9/2/1752. Look at that. To Elvis's birthday, the exact day and year is 18247. Are you looking at that? I'm about to break this stupid thing. I gotta hold it for you to see it better. Are you understanding what I'm showing there? It's 18247. Okay? From that last change, that was the last day of that Julian calendar. Okay? Hold on. Yeah, mention that later in the video, okay? About the actress that died. Right now, let me just keep going. So now, before I show you the next equation, because remember that was, where is it? So remember what I just showed you was because they took out in the year 1752, they skipped over 11 days between 9/3 and 9/13. So the last date was 9/2 and the first one was 9/14 after. So, and I just told you from 9/2 1752 to the exact day Elvis was born was 18247, which is the 666 connection. 18247, okay? Okay, that's the before the last day before they skipped over. Now, I'm going to show you this one now. This is the first day after the skip over, because they skipped over 9/3 to 9/13, right? In 1752. So 9/14 was the first one. Look what happens. It's 182, 3 months and 26 days. And why was that? What does that mean? Look, Seattle Kingdom demolition was in 326. See that? So even, you see what I'm saying? Even though I know that, I don't know if you guys can see that, but so the Seattle Kingdom demolition was on 326. So that's a connection to the also, you know what I mean? But this is the more important one, I mean, what is the chance that this is exactly that, from that switch over last day, Wait, that's nothing. I'm getting to the good stuff. Just hold on, all right? Yes, God bless you and appreciate the kind words. Now watch. And before I move on, let me just show this real quick. You know that Elvis, he was born on 1/8, right? And he had a twin. Which card do you want me to show? Someone's asking me to show a card again. Which one are you talking about? This one? Or this card? Or are you talking about this card? Which one are you asking me to show? Anyway, so Elvis is born on 1/8, right? And he had an identical twin that was born on 1/8. So it's the 818 connection. And I told you I live in the 818 area code, the 1818 area code, and that's the 818, right? And I just told you that 182 is super important, right? Because it connects to the 666, right? Because 666 days is 182.47%, right? And I connect to the 247 because I was born on 9/4. But look, which is the 247th day of the year, and the ninth day is 2.47. Elvis needs the 9, right? And he was born on the 8. But anyway, and next year he turns 89, right? And look, it's the 818. Look. If you take out 818 from 1,000, look, it's the 1818 numbers and a triple crown, and it's 182. See? 818 minus 1,000 is 182. It's the 818. 1818. See? You see what I'm saying? Do you get it? What I'm showing? Man, my allergies are driving me nuts, folks. And you know how important the 1818 is. I've told you that. Elvis was born on 1/8, and his twin was born on 1/8. Man, I told you my phone has just had its last legs, folks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's look at that. It's not even. Anyway, let me just hold the card. See, Elvis and Jesse were born on 1818. If you add that up, it's 216. And that's August 4th, 216th day of the year. And if you add up 8181, it's 162. And the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. It's right there in their birth dates, you see? The twins, all right? Anyway, where am I, man? Just hold on, folks. It's gonna get good. Who is? What do you mean 818? What is 818 alcoholic? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, you know what? That sounds very familiar, but I don't know. I don't remember Kendall. But I remember something about the 818 thing with that alcohol. Oh, that's the brand. Yeah, yeah. Is that what it is? Wow. These people are wicked, man. Wicked. Anyway, so you know Elvis, he died. Elvis died at the age of 42, right? And Washington State is the 42nd state, right? Now look, remember the 182? I told you it connects to the 666 and the other stuff that I just showed. So if you add the 182 to the 42, what do you think you're going to get? Look at that. 2, 2, 4. See that? 2024. 182 to the 42, you see? All right, so that's another connection right there. All right, so you ready? Now here it comes. So next year is 2024, right? And I told you how important that is to this puzzle. And you know, Elvis, he died in 1977. And that same year that he died, a horse called Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, man. A Triple Crown, okay? On June 11th. On June 11th, 1977, Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown. And slew means to violently kill. And that same year, Elvis died in 1977. So imagine how incredible that coincidence is, right? Now, remember, we're talking about the calendar change, all right? I told you in 1752, they took out the dates 9/3 through 9/13. They took out 11 days in September, the 9/11, 6/11 upside down connection. They took out 11 days in September, and my birthday is between there, 9/4, 9/5. But look, so the last date was 9/2, 1752, or 9/14, 1752 would be the first one, you know, kind of, right? Check this out. From that date, 9/2, 1752, or 9/14, 1752, I'm going to show you both equations. But first, let me show you the equations of 9/2, 1752 to Seattle Slew, 1977, and to August 16th, the day Elvis died, 1977. And what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Look, 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 look. 224 years. See? 224. Seattle Slew and Elvis dying is 224. And remember, Elvis died at the age of 42, right? And Seattle is in Washington, which is the 42nd state. And I just showed you that the 666 connection was the 182, right? And 182 plus the 42 is 224. You see? You see? You see? Oh yeah, that's good. Someone's saying 1752, 1 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 is 1 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 is 15, which is the crown. Exactly. That's right. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? Did everyone just get that? What I was just showing? How important that piece of the puzzle was that I just showed? That is 224 years from that 1752 calendar change. All right? And so yeah, basically from that day, 9/2 to 6/11 is 224 years. And let me see. Oh, well, I don't know, man. Let me see if I can. if it's going to give any clearer again. Probably not, but oh, so the sun kind of went away. It helped now. So, the sun was blinding it. Look, so from that day to 6/11, 1977, when Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, it's 224 years, right? Next year is 224. And look at that. Look at this. Look at that, will you? Look at the percentage. I think it's for one of these 9 months, 9 days, or 9 months, 224 years, 9 months, 9 days, or 9 months, 10 days. I'm not sure which one it was, but it's 224, 89.04. So Elvis turns 89 next year. And I told you my birthday's 9/4. And next year's 224. You see that? Oh, it's right there, all of it. All right. And I was just showing from the first day after the calendar change and the last day before the calendar change. See what I'm saying? Okay. Is there anyone, before I keep moving on, is there anyone not getting that? Is anyone not getting it? And like I said, it all matches up perfectly. So because from that day in 1752 to when Elvis turned 42 is going to be 224 years also. And of course the 47. The 47 is a crown number because 15 plus, I mean the 15th prime number is 47. Okay. And Elvis was 42. And I told you from Elvis's birthday to June 11th on a regular year, it's 42.47%. That amount of days, 155 days. 155 days, what's in between Elvis's birthday and June 11th? If you count the day, it's 155 days on a regular year, not a leap year. It's 42.47. And from 1977, when Elvis was 42, Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown. From there, now it's 47 years, 42, 47 next year. You see what I'm saying? Are you getting it? Are you getting that? I'm just asking. You get what I'm saying? From Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 42 years. From 6/11 to 6/11 next year is 47. And from 1/8 to 6/11 is 42.47%, 155 days. You see what I'm saying? All right. Now, you remember I showed you that to Elvis's birthday from, where is it? That from the calendar change, the last day was 9/2/1752. The first day was 9/14/1752 because they took out 9/3 to 9/13, right? And remember, I showed you what it was. That it was either 1/8/2, 3 months, 26 days when you start from 9/14, and 3/26 is the Seattle Kingdom demolition so that means that it connects, right? Look. And then this one was connecting to the 666 because 1/8/2/47 is 666 days, right? And this is 9/2/1752 to Elvis's exact birthday is 182 years, 4 months, 7 days, right? And this was right before the calendar changed, the last day, all right? Now, why am I showing that? Because this equation, remember the second equation, which was the first day after the calendar changed to Elvis's birthday, had the 1/8/2 connection, which connects to the 666, but it had the 3 months, 26 days, which connected to the Seattle Kingdom demolition, which was on 3/26, right? And why am I bringing that up? Because I told you it all goes back to it goes back to me. Because from that calendar change, right before the calendar change, 1752 to the day the Kingdom demolition is 247 years. Are you understanding what I'm showing you? 247 years. And then after the calendar changed, 9/14/1752 is 247 years still. Okay? All right? Are you getting that? 247, 247. All right? And and you know that America from 1776, America to next year, right now we're in on July 4th this year, America turned 247 years old. All the way into next year on June 11th is still going to be 247, going on 248. Because next year on July 4th it turns 248 years. But and I was born on the 247-248 day, the leap year, 9495 connection, right? And next year, it's still going to be 247 years on June 11th, okay? Are you getting it? The Seattle King Dome demolition, they're going to destroy King County, the whole Seattle area and everything, all right? 247 years from the calendar change, all right? I don't get what you're saying. What does that mean, what you're saying? Someone's saying something about Elvis' death. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, so now let me show you this real quick. So when was the first full year? Hold on, let me just get rid of somebody here. Yeah, never mind what I said a minute ago. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, I just removed your comment. That way nobody has to read it. So forget what I just said about that, whatever the hell you wrote. Anyway, so yeah, somebody was just making a joke. Yeah, and he's gonna laugh his way straight to hell. Anyway, so when was the first full year that was done? Because see, 1752 had those missing days, right? So when did the first time January came with a full year, including all those dates that were missing in 1752? It was 1753, right? 1753 was the first time that there was a full year after the calendar change, right? Okay, so here we go. 1753. So the first full year of the Gregorian calendar was 1753. So it was 1/1/1753. And obviously, from the first of the year to 6/11, when Seattle slew in the Triple Crown, it was 224 years, 5 months, 11 days, right? Because that's how many days in between the first and the 6/11, right? First of the year to 6/11. So everything's right there. 224 next year, right? Next year is the 2024, 5 months, 11 days into the year is 6/11. 2024, get it? Are you getting it? 6/11/2024 is 5 months, 11 days into the year, right? So there it is. Okay? So that was the first full year, right? Now, and remember, I was just showing you how the Seattle Kingdom is connected to it all, right? So the Seattle Kingdom, because that's why the towers fell, the Twin Towers, for Elvis, okay? I'm not going to get into the whole Elvis thing. I showed you a connection to 9/11 already. All right. And well, I'll just say it real quick. The Twin Towers fell 66 years, 8 months, 4 days after Elvis died. 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. And I told you 8/4, 8/4 is the day Trump gets his head wound, which is Obama's birthday. 8 months, 4 days into the year is my birthday, 9/4. Okay? And so that means it was 66 years and 8 months, 4 days is 247 days, which is my birthday. So it's a 247 connection, right, with that. But 66 equals the word twin, and the Twin Towers fell, right? I'm not going to get into the 9/11 thing. I've shown hundreds of connections with that, with Elvis. But right now, I want to show you the twin connection to the Seattle Kingdom before I move on. And that way you can see what's coming. So Seattle Kingdom, it opened on 3/27/1976, and it shut down. I mean, it was demolished on 3/26/2000. And look at, oh man, I'm gonna break my phone, man. Stupid piece of crap. I should have wrote it bigger. I didn't make a new one. I was supposed to make a new card. Look, from the date it opened to the date it demolished is 8,766 days exactly. It's 24 years. See? 24. And look, the word twin equals 66, 21, 87, 42, 24, 66. See? The twin connection. Right? You see what I'm saying? And I told you that 66 years after Elvis died, in the year 2001, 66 years after Elvis died, 66 years after Elvis was born, 66 years after Elvis was born, in the year 2001, the Twin Towers fell. 2-1, get it? 66 years, 2-1, and Elvis was 42 when he died. And look at that, 24 years later was 9/11. 24 years later was 9/11 because he died in 77. Okay. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that it's all connected, all right? And how many years is it going to be from 2000? From 2000 to 2024 is 24 years again. You see what I'm saying? It's 24 years again. From the, because the Space Needle, the Seattle Kingdom was destroyed 24 years after it opened, and now 24 years later, Seattle gets destroyed. Do you get it? All right. Now, let's go back to the Seattle Kingdom opening date real quick. It opened on 3/27, right? So the calendar changed. The last day of that Gregorian of the Julian calendar was 9/2/1752 before they skipped over 9/3 and 9/13 all the way through. And okay, so 9/2 was the last date. Look, Elvis died on 8/16. Look at those days. 808. It's 8/16 for 4 days or 8/16 for 5 days. 44, 45. I told you that's the Trump Elvis connection. I know you're not going to get that, but that was from that was to the opening day from there. So, look, that is not that big of a deal, but it's still important because Elvis died on 8/16, and then anyway. I'm not even going to show that one. I'm going to waste the time to show that. All right, before I show you the next thing, pay attention. This is a little confusing. You got to watch from the beginning. Go watch from the beginning. You're not going to understand this, okay? I'm not going to explain it all again. Sorry. Okay, so remember, my birthday is 9/4. On a regular year, it's the 247th day, right? But on a leap year, it's 248 days. So the 248 connects to 9/5 because 9/5 is the 248th day, and on leap year is 249th day. Get it? So it's all connected. The 247 to the 249. Okay. And why am I showing that? Because from the calendar change to 9/11, depending on when you start, because look, the 9/2 was the last day before the skipping of days in 1752, and 9/14 was the first day after the skipping of days in 1752. Look, it's 249 or 248. And what is 248, 249 years? It's 9/5, right? And next year, I told you, Martin Luther King turns 95 years old. He would have been if he was alive, right? And Martin Luther King is now named after King County, where Seattle is. Seattle's in King County, named after Martin Luther King now, it officially became in 2006, or 2005, it officially became that. But, and Elvis was known as the King, and Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived and died, okay? The king had the king whacked. It was a ritual, all right? Whether it happened or not, I don't know, and I don't care. The point I'm trying to make is that that it is coming 100%, all right? And even the amount of days, look at this. On one of them, look at the amount of days for that equation to 9/11 from the calendar change. It was 90944 days or 90943 days. There's my birthday again in there, 94 somewhere. But anyway, forget about that. It's not important, that part. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm not going to show that. Yeah, this is a little too complicated right here, folks. I should have looked over this. I don't know what I'm doing. I just stuffed this in there. Didn't even know what I was looking at. All right, we'll see. I might end up showing it. What the hell is this that I'm showing? Hold on, I got it. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna end this nonsense. Let me just show this last thing. So, check this out. America, it was founded in 1776, right? But they give July 4th as the date of America's founding date, right? If you ask Google, when was America founded?
The founding date of the United States of America was July 4th, 1776.
When was America first called the United States of America?
September 9th, 1776.
September 9th, 1776. And just hold on, folks. You'll see why I'm showing this in a moment. Look at this. The first time America was called the United States of America was 9/9/1776. Look at that. To 6/11 next year is 247 years, 9 months, 3 days. That's one day before my birthday, 9/4 connection. And 247th day of the year is 9/4, right? But look, I told you that 6/12 has a connection to this, right? Because 6/11 is landing on the 6/12 day because it's a leap year. And in the UK, after 4 p.m. on 6/11 in America, it would be 6/12 in the UK. So if this event happens in the late afternoon, which it probably will after 4 p.m. sometime, it'll be 6/12 somewhere else. So that means the 6/12 would be 247, 9 months, 4 days. See, that's my birthday. 247th day of the year, 9/4. Okay, if it's just 6/12 from America, the day United States of America. Not the founding day, but when it was first called the United States of America. Now, check this out. Hold on. Check this out. This one where, this equation that I just showed, look at the amount of days. 90491. Look at this. My birthday's 9/4, right? 94th prime is 491. 904 491. See? It's exactly my birthday and the prime number for it. Like I said, folks, I don't think you understand. I keep telling you guys, this whole puzzle is connected to me. Okay, now let me end it with this before we can just talk about anything we want to talk about for the next 15 minutes. So remember, the calendar change was 1752 and 1753, right? I mean, 1752 was the skipping of days in September, right? Where they literally took out 11 days off the September calendar, right? And so pay attention, okay? So 1752, 1753. And by the way, George Washington became a master mason in 1753 on August 4th. George Washington became a master mason in 1753, August 4th. Okay, now, forget about that. But so the last year of the Julian calendar was 1752. The new year was 1753. And remember, everything is about my birthday, which is 247, 248, right? Now watch what happens. See? Look. If you took out 1,000, you take the 1,000 minus 753 and 752. And why am I only doing 753? Because look, there's your 1. 1753, 1753, 1752 is 247, 248. My birthday. Because I was born on leap year. 9/4 fell on 9/5 day. You see, even that and the triple crown, see? 3 crowns. 1752, 1753. Are you understanding what I'm showing you? And what is this person talking about? Anyway, like I said, for the next 10-15 minutes, so if people want to stop watching, you can stop watching, I don't care. But I'm just going to be answering people's questions now. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about right now. All you have to know is that on June 11th, sometime on that day, something unreal, incredible, not in a good way, is going to happen in Seattle or that whole area of King County. I'm not sure exactly where ground zero is going to be. I'm assuming it's Seattle. But that whole area of King County and anything around it, get the hell out of there, okay? Get the hell out of all of King County and anywhere near it. Even if you're on the other border of Canada, get away from the water, all right? Because I don't know what's going to happen, but get away. And especially get out of Western Washington. Go as east as possible. To go, like I said, get out of Washington State, right? What does 9495 have to do with anything? It's my birthday. That's why it's all connected to this, because America turns 247, 248. All right? It just turned 247, 248. That's my birthday. 247, 248 day. I told you I am the Neo character. I'm trying to make you understand that God chose me to do this because Elvis, Elvis, who thinks he's God, chose this Trump and Obama, and God chose me to go up against them. I told you they need me to take the mark in order for them to win. All right? And it's never going to happen. All right? Anyway, like I said, I could show you much, much more to this puzzle here. Man, I really do want to show this, but it's so complicated, man. No, I would never switch dates, okay? I told you I've never changed my dates. It's always been June 11th for the Seattle event and August 4th for the Trump head wound in Ohio. All right? Yeah. Yes. Anyway, look, you got to watch from the beginning. You're not going to understand it. So please watch the video from the beginning. That way you can understand what they've done, okay? And man. I'm trying to think if one day I'm going to show this information, but right now I'm not. Anyway, so that's it for that, folks. Like I said, it wasn't spectacular information or anything, but it was good information. Not spectacular, but good. All right? So just make sure you watch the whole thing. That way you can understand how it all connects to Elvis. All right? But by the way, this is nothing compared to what you're going to see in the near future, like I said. It's absolutely mind-blowing what you're going to see soon. Anyway, folks, I'll come back on later today to do another video. By the way, I'm going to be deleting the other video later today in the afternoon. So the one I did before this, yesterday. So this one I'm going to leave up. And then tonight's live stream, or how many live streams I do later, I'm going to delete those because I don't want to fill up too much, I don't leave up videos more than a day or two if they're not information videos. All right? Anyway, so if you don't watch it, you don't watch it. That's on you. All right, folks, any last questions? Oh, yeah, the Piper Laurie. I don't even know who Piper Laurie is. I mean, let me see who that Piper Laurie is. Who is Piper Laurie?
According to Wikipedia, Piper Laurie was an American actress.
Oh, the Children of a Lesser God creature? Oh, that creature was on Twin Peaks, huh? When was Piper Laurie born?
Piper Laurie was born on January 22nd, 1932.
Okay, so Piper Laurie just died, huh? 122. Yeah. Any last words, folks? Any last questions? I can stay on another 10 minutes. So anyway, let me just tell you again, with the Speaker of the House thing, while you guys are trying to ask any more questions or anything, I'll just fill time with this. I told you, with the Speaker of the House thing, it's all connected to Trump's head wound, okay? Because first they said Steve Scalise. And Steve Scalise was going up against Jim Jordan. Those were the two candidates. You had a question? What was your question? What do you mean you had a question? What was your question? Oh, well, I don't know what your question is, but somebody, hold on. You know what? I'm lost right now. People are, I must be behind in the chat. What happened? Oh, where does it say in the Bible about them trying to get you to take the mark? Yeah, well, no, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. But first, let me. Someone's asking about do we live in a simulation or something? Listen, we live in the world that God created. What it is, I have no idea. But I don't think it's a simulation. No, that's the way the beast system works. But not. We're real. I mean, all right, let me go back again. Where am I? So real quick, before, just remind me to talk about the Steve Scalise thing. But what was that other question? What was that other question I was gonna answer? Hold on. Oh, about me being. Listen, I'll tell you. Look. In Revelation 13:18, right? It says, "Let him." It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him who hath understanding calculate the number of the beast." Right? And his number is 666. And just ask yourself, if it's what's so big deal of calculating somebody's number and it being 666? That's not a big deal. How is that a lot of wisdom? There's calculations involved, okay, in order to understand this. It's not just 666, okay? But which I proved to you that Elvis is the 666 guy, right? And anyway, what I'm saying is that it says, "Here's wisdom, let him who hath understanding calculate the number of the beast." That's me. That's me in the Bible. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that that they need me because I hold the key that breaks the matrix, because I'm God's chosen. And I know you don't have to believe it, folks. If I was you, I'd be like, "Oh, this guy's insane," because that's what I would think if somebody was saying something like that. But I'm gonna prove it to you, and after it happens, you'll understand. Anyway, so basically, what I'm saying is that pay attention. The Holy Spirit's crown is the Father. The Father's crown is Jesus. Jesus is crowned. I told you, I am the triple crown. The Holy Spirit's crown is the Father. The Father's crown is Jesus. Jesus' crown is, okay? I'm taking Lucifer's crown. I'm trying to make you understand that Jesus created Lucifer. Lucifer had the same, Jesus equals 74, Lucifer equals 74, because Jesus created Lucifer and gave him a perfect name. And then he was tossed out of heaven because he thought he was God. He's just a creation, not a creator. And when he got tossed out, he lost his crown name, right? Anyway, so I'm the triple crown. That's what this whole thing is about. That's why I was addicted to horse racing. And because Seattle Slew was the triple crown on June 11th. I didn't know that when I made the prediction. Even though, because Seattle Slew, I had just got into horse racing like 2 years after, or a year later, 2 years later, after. I don't remember now. I think it was either next year or the year after. But anyway, what I'm saying is that I'm the lamb of God. I'm the little lamb. Okay? I'm the lamb what I'm trying to say is that I'm the triple crown. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. This whole thing is about trying to get that crown, because Lucifer was that triple crown and it got taken away from him. And that's why this crown is up for grabs. Okay? And that's why they need me to take the mark, because if Elvis takes that crown, if I take his mark, that means that it's his crown. Don't you understand? All right, that's what that is. All right, and I'm giving you this is a battle in the spiritual realm. That's why it doesn't say it in the Bible, because if it said in the Bible, then everybody, then the whole world would know. What, are they going to say my name in the Bible? No. It's a hidden thing. It's hidden knowledge. All right? Anyway, and you think it's a coincidence that my first obsession in life was Elvis? That was my first obsession when I was a kid, between the ages of 6 and 11 or 7 and 11. I can't remember uh, because I know right when I started junior high, I was 11 years old when I went. No, I mean, I was 12 years old when I started junior high, but I was 11 when I graduated elementary because my birthday is in September 4th, and that's when the school started, right after or right around September 4th. So junior high, I turned 12 years old, you know. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that because I started listening to rock and roll after that. I'm talking about heavy rock, like the bands that I was listening to was Dio and Deep Purple and Rainbow. Those were my bands, you know, Dio, Rainbow, and Deep Purple, and then I went from there to Yngwie Malmsteen, the guitars, and that was it. That was my last obsession with music, was Yngwie Malmsteen, and now it's all come full circle with this Elvis, Trump, and then back to Elvis connection. What year did I turn 33? It was in 1997. 1997. And that was the year my dad died. And when was my dad born? On August 16th, Elvis's death date. And when did my dad die? On Elvis's death date. He was born on 8/16 and he died on 8/16. I mean, like I said, you can't make this stuff up, you know. But I turned 37 in 2001. When 9/11 happened, I was 37 years old in 7 days, or 8 days, depending if you count it, you know. But anyway, it's too much of a long story. I've explained my testimony in years ago and in a recent live stream. If you go back, you'll see it. No, I didn't go out to look at the eclipse. No, I was too lazy to go out. I don't even know if I could see it. I didn't look. Anyway, all right, folks. That's it. And of course, I was obsessed with horse racing, like I said. I mean, I was a sick gambler, sick man. And and once I got saved, that's when I stopped gambling. And then I fell one time after that, but I'm back. You know, it was only for like a temporary fall, but thank goodness, you know. But for like I don't know how many years I hadn't gambled. 5 years after I got saved. And then I fell one time. You know? But that was all because of stress. You know, I was so stressed. And then I fell and started gambling again for just, like I said, for like a week or 2 weeks, whatever it was. All right. 1 minute, folks. I'm going to end the chat. So if you got in late, you got to watch from the beginning because it's important information in this video. All right. Go watch from the very beginning and pay attention carefully. And if you can't understand it, just tap the phone a couple of times to go back 10-15 seconds and replay it till you understand it, or stop it and look at what the chart I'm showing, you know. Anyway, I was going to talk about that Steve Scalise thing, but I'll do that later tonight. I mean, the Jim Jordan, Steve Scalise stuff connecting to Trump and this House Speaker stuff. Anyway, folks, last 20 seconds. All right, folks, God bless all of you. Yeah, I see your stuff about the astrology stuff. But anyway, God bless all of you. And have a great day or a great night wherever you are. And I'll see you guys later today. I'll do another live stream down the line today. And also maybe later tonight too. So we'll see, like I said, depending on how I feel. Anyway, God bless all of you. And those videos I'm going to delete, all right? Because they're not important. But anyway, and the video I did yesterday, I'm gonna delete that one too. All right. So if you're gonna watch it, you better watch that one now, because this one I'm gonna leave up. Anyway, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video.